Let's talk a little bit about how do we actually navigate this course. So right now we're in this course and you are currently in this Start Here booklet. As soon as you get done with this Start Here booklet, you're going to see that this course syllabus and these extra credit instructions go ahead and open up. Both of those links open up. I'd strongly encourage you to read carefully through both of those because you are going to have a quiz in the first week of class pertaining to the course syllabus and the extra credit instructions. We also have some of these tips and tricks down here, formulas for Google Sheets and hotkeys for Google Sheets. We're going to deal a lot with Google Sheets in this class, and these are just some little tips, some little tricks to help you out, to help you navigate Google Sheets a little bit easier as we get into it. So as you start diving into Google Sheets, feel free to go back and reference both of those. So now we get into the class. So the class is actually set up on a week-by-week basis. So the weeks are going to begin on Monday and end on Sunday at midnight, basically. And they're all going to be set up in these individual bars. So right now what we're looking at is what's called a collapsed topic. So to be able to access a week, you're actually going to click on one of these bars. So we click on that bar, it opens up week 1, this August 23rd to August 29th. And this is the way the classes are going to be set up, or each week is going to be set up. First off, for the first week, we have a little bit of housekeeping assignments. So you're going to have to do an introduce yourself forum, you're going to have a syllabus quiz, and you're going to have an email assignment to complete. So if we look at this introduce yourself forum, what I'm going to want you to do is I'm going to actually want you to answer these 5 questions in a video. So how do you do this? We're going to go ahead and click on this add a new discussion topic. In the subject, I'm going to want you to type your name. And then you're going to come down here in this little icon right here where it says record video. You're going to click on that, and that's going to open up a video recorder that's embedded right there in Moodle. So you click on that little icon, it's going to allow you to start recording almost immediately, and I'm going to want you to answer these 5 little quick questions about yourself to introduce yourself to the rest of the class. So you're going to need to complete that in your first week. Another one of these kind of little housekeeping this first week assignment says, I need you to complete the syllabus quiz. And the syllabus quiz is based off this course syllabus and the extra credit instructions. And then also you're going to need to complete an email assignment. Beyond that, then we get into what a normal week is going to begin to look like. It usually starts off with this readings and activities. So you're going to click on this readings and activities. And what it's going to do is it's basically going to tell you what do you need to accomplish for that week. And it's actually going to kind of give you a checklist of what do you need to complete. So you're going to need to watch this lesson, this sharing with Google Drive lesson. You're going to need to complete these 2 assignments, assignment 1 and assignment 2, or it's going to give you the instructions for both. And then it's going to tell you what do you need to complete and in what order. So first off, you need to complete the introduce yourself forum first. And it's going to tell you it's due by Sunday of week 1 at 11:59 p.m. And it's going to tell you how many points. You're also going to need to complete the syllabus quiz, then the email assignment, and then assignment 1 and assignment 2, then complete week 1 question, and then turn in a week 1 extra credit if you choose to do so. And of course, it's going to tell you when is it due and by what time, as well as how many points each assignment is worth. So that's kind of a checklist that you need to look at each week to tell you what do you need to complete that week. Then as we go through, then it's going to actually give you that information. So there's the lessons that's right below the readings and activities. Here's the assignment instructions. You have assignment 1 and assignment 2. Here's your weekly questions. There's week 1 question. There's your assignment rubrics. I typically try to post assignment rubrics so you know what you're going to be graded on. And then we're going to have this class discussion down here. So this class discussion is actually a voluntary discussion. It's not required. You're not going to be graded on it. But what it's designed for is if you have any questions in the class, feel free to post them right there. All of your other classmates will be able to see them. And as other classmates, I would actually encourage you to go ahead and try to answer those questions if one of your classmates posts something there. And it's meant to be kind of a class discussion among students to where they can help answer questions that other students might be having. So that's going to be your first week. After you get done with the first week, we're going to dive into the second week. And you can see it's going to look very similar to the first week. You got these readings and activities. You've got a lesson. You've got some assignments to do. You're going to have a weekly question, rubrics, and another class discussion. So the way this class is set up is you can actually work ahead if you want to. If you get done with week 1, you got a little extra time, you can actually dive into week 2. It'll be open for you. That being said, you need to make sure and be cognizant of which week you're in at all times, because you actually need to complete stuff by the due date. You may be able to work ahead, but you still need to complete things by their due dates. For example, everything listed here in week 1 is due by Sunday of week 1. Everything that's listed in week 2, even though you can work ahead, it's still due by Sunday of week 2. So make sure that you're paying attention to those due dates and getting those done on time. Another thing I want to bring to your attention is, where do you go to actually view your grades? So right up here, we've got this main menu bar, and if this menu bar isn't available, click right there and you can either collapse it or bring it up. So once you bring it up and you come down here to grades, that's where you can go to actually view your grades, and it'll show up in this user report to where you can actually see where you're standing at in the class at all times. So essentially, that's how you're going to navigate this class and navigate this course. Again, like always, if you have any questions about it, if you need any assistance navigating this course, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and ask me any questions.